the other thing, and this is where it gets, are you ready? If you think this is getting crazy, I'm scratching the surface of how obnoxious this is. It is obnoxious. Okay, get ready for obnoxious. When you're out with that girl, what you do is you talk for a minute, want to trade. Now, when you go to trade instas, follow this fucking closely. I've tested so much shit. Now, I'm going to evolve this and change it because I'm still newer to it, even though I'm having great results. I'll evolve this, but here's my general MO for now, which will evolve. So I say trade instas. Okay, cool. I say you're just grabbing your phone for a sec. So I grab the phone out of her hand. Now, every step of the way, I don't just get grabby, just like even though Instagram has made it where you need almost no game at all anymore, nonetheless, you still do need to have a bit of game when you escalate on the phone, okay? So in the same way when you escalate on a girl, you need to be sensitive and aware. Don't just be pounding your shit in the girl's phone, because that's that's not cool. So what you do is, okay, so I do a lot of this, okay? Okay, so I do a lot of this. Get me more water if you can. Okay, I'm on a roll. Let's do this shit. Okay, so now what you do is you have the fucking phone, okay? I think I spit on it. So you have the phone, and so now you get the phone. Now you go, now as you grab the phone, you go, is this cool? So you look at her, just like if you're escalating sexually, you go, is this cool? Okay. Remember affirmative yes in sexual escalation? That's new in California. We have affirmative yes in Instagram poking. So you go to your profile, and then you just point at the follower button and you look at her very yes, no, yes, no. I like that. I just go, yes, no, yes, no. Because sometimes they don't want you to press the follow button. Like if you're just like, follow, it's like, whoa, dude, you're creepy, right? So you go, so don't just be like, okay, like, okay, don't do that. Just be like, is it cool? Do you want me to grab your phone? Like, is it cool? Like, get her to decide on it. If you don't, you're a fucking idiot. Get her to decide on it. So you go, boom, you go, yes, no, and 99% of the time they're like, do it, follow. Okay, cool, follow. And then I look at the DM button, I go, yes, no. They're like, what is that? I go, DM, yes, no. Okay, do it, right? So now what I do is I go, hey, now if that girl doesn't remember you the next day, what does it look like because she DM'd you? Wake up, guys, wake up. Wake up. Now what we do is we go, and then I go, now again, I'll probably change this routine. It's what I'm using now, but it'll evolve. Then I go, let's make a message for the future. What would you tell yourself in the future? Now what I do is, I put out my arm, and I say, here, give me a hug. Now the girl may give a bit of a hug, and you go, no, real hug, like fun hug. Maybe tell a joke, because what happens when women's emotions raise is their buying temperature goes up, and then they show more indicators of interest. You must generate indicators of interest in what you're about to do. What'd I just say? You must what? Generate indicators of interest in what you're about to do. So you pump the state, you get her state way high. If you don't know how to do that, watch our fucking newbie video. Where the fuck have you been? So now what you do, so you pump her state high. Boom. Now she's sitting here crawling on you, probably trying to kiss you, like whatever, right? And you go, what's your message for the future? Now don't say in the video, what's your message for the future? You don't want to, because you've generated the IOI. Don't record yourself generating the IOI, the indicator of interest, showing you attraction. Don't be like, pump, then, okay, don't do that. Now what you do is you wait to record until it looks like she's attacking you, okay? Until it looks like she's just jumping on you, okay? So now at this point though, you've had to give back her phone because you're setting it from your phone. So what you did is you got her to follow you, you got her to send you hey, but then if you send a video, a private DM video from your phone, only you can see it, she can't see it. You guys follow that? Because if you still have her phone in your hand, thank you. If you still have her phone in your hand, then if you send a private DM to your phone, only you can see it. So what you do instead is now you hand her back her phone, she's already following you, she's following you, she has sent you a message saying hi, so that the next day she remembers it like she initiated with you. Oh, and good to meet you. Nice to meet you. On your arm. I'll walk you to the end and then I gotta go. Okay. Do you have Instagram? Because I'm gonna shoot back in.
Okay, yeah, I do.
I gotta shoot. Boom. Can I follow?
Yeah.
Okay. Boom. DM?
Sure.
Yes, no?
Sure.
That. Be like that. What should I write?
Just be like, hello.
Hello, DNA Lounge man. We're sitting here at DNA Lounge.
DNA Lounge, baby.
And what did we learn tonight at DNA Lounge?
We learned about cool stuff, code stuff, public static void main.
and then we'll go like that. And then we'll go like this, location. And then boom. And then you'll get that.
Lovely.
Then I'll tag you. How about that?
All right, go ahead. That sounds amazing.
Okay. And then if you want, you could opt for the little heart eyes in the comments on your videos, if you want. Or in the comments on your in your profile, okay? So like you can go into your most recent picture and put in like heart eyes or like so good to meet you or things like that, right? You could do that if you want or you could not, and then all the other girls see it. Now, but I don't do that often, but sometimes when I'm playful I do, like very rare, but sometimes I'm playful I do it. So now, but sometimes that could also annoy them because they know that you kind of took it a little far. So it's kind of like 50-50 on that one, okay? Probably don't do it, but occasionally.
Well, can you obnoxiously do it right in front of them? Look, you're commenting on my...
That's the thing, yeah. But however, if you do it kind of discreetly, if they didn't remember the interaction that much, they think that they sent it. So now what you have, but also if you do it too much, then when they see all the other comments from the girls, they may think that you did them all. So it's kind of 50, that one's a 50-50, okay? You gotta use your common sense, you gotta test. Now, okay, we can't give you all the answers, guys, you're gonna have to test it. Now from there, okay, so now you get the phone, and then you send the DM of the two of you together. And you prompt her to say things indicating how awesome you are, and so on and so forth. But it can't be too overt, because then she'll remember how weird and overt you're being. So you're not winning when you're being too overt. But when you can kind of just like make it fun, what would you say in the future? She's like, I love ON, like that. And now she's getting that, but you don't want to make it too overt. Then if say that you hang out with the girl for an hour, you can even make these little videos and DM them to her every 10 minutes. So now she's gonna get a replay of the entire night of fun that you had every 10 minutes. And I haven't really tested the limit of this, so again, I don't have all the answers, you're gonna have to test it. But have you ever felt like you gamed a girl so well, and it was so awesome, and you just feel like she forgot it? Yeah. And it fucking sucks, right? Well, now she's gonna see how attracted she was, how in state she was, the places that she went with you, the people she met, and you just make it like a fun joke. Here's another thing too. Girls love Instagram so much that just the act of making little videos together is an attraction routine in and of itself. So even if you suck at talking, just making stupid videos together is something as a crutch to do. So now let's look at what she's getting. She's already following you, and you don't even have to follow her if you don't want to. Some get mad at that, so you gotta feel it out. She's following you, okay. So now you're gonna come up in her Insta Stories thing and in her search feature or whatever, right? Like all the stuff you might like. Then what's gonna happen is, oh, by the way, I just realized it's the other fucking day. I think I fucked up. I think we should actually, I literally realized it's just like the other night. Can we actually add notifications onto the girls too? Think, guys, come on, wake up.
What do you mean?
Okay, so I do follow, but I think we gotta turn on notification.
Yeah, of course.
I didn't even fucking think of that until recently, and I've still had great results. So now you can add a notification. So, okay, so now you add notification. So now, every time you post a picture, she's seeing it, and she's being notified, and then from there you have her following you, and then from there all that. Now, say that you're doing it on an emotional spike. Okay, guys? You're doing it on an emotional spike. You have high compliance. If it gets too weird, it fucks it up. Do you follow? Yeah. This is important. This is where your ancient game knowledge of when you actually had to have game before, that's where this comes into play. So when is it best to get compliance with women? On high emotions. So as you're doing all this, it's gonna suck the energy out of the interaction. Do you see why? Because it's kind of a dead zone. So you've got, you know when you're like making out with a girl and you want to have sex with her and like you're putting on the condom and you're almost like fingering her while trying to get the damn condom on because you know that if you stop the progression for even 1 second, she's like, I changed my mind, no thanks, right? Well, it's the same thing when you're getting her to follow you.
It's like you want it to be a magic trick. Like you want like the phone just appeared and it's the app is already open. You're not fumbling and stumbling for it.
So you want it to look completely natural and do it on a high point because women are only registering their emotions. So if you, I was joking earlier that you could do it like in a weird way. Actually, I have done that and had success, but there's more success if you do it in a way that's natural. Sometimes what happens is I get so many followers from girls, I'll get 5 different girls to all follow me because you never know which one's gonna come out, right? You don't know which one it is. So I do it with all 5, but by the time I hit like the 3rd or 4th or 5th, the energy's just dying. But I'm so so myopic on getting them on my IG. It's like a bank heist. So you're just trying to get all the cash. So yeah, it is. So what you have is you got to be mindful of the energy as you're doing it and keep them having fun. So maybe you get a couple, then you wait. A lot of time too, by the way, they start asking. They're like, I want on too. I want on too. So sometimes you get them to ask you. So now they're following you. And then what's gonna determine it is A, what DMs did they think they sent you, what videos they're getting back from you, personal videos. From there, what's in your profile and how you arrange your profile and the attraction triggers that are in your profile. And then give me a sec. And then from there, what's in your Instagram stories. So if you just picked up a girl who you want to meet so bad, make sure that fucking profile is on point because they're going to look at only a few. And then make sure that your fucking story is hella funny or good or whatever it is right away after. Otherwise, you'll lose them. They're going to fall through the cracks. Now, that's crazy what I just told you, but this is going to get crazier. Okay.